us. Get ourselves ready. Here's some energy drinks. Yes, I need a booster. Moon. Hey, hello. Just give me a second. I'm getting everything prepped and ready. I think I'm going to make an attempt to finish this cool village quick before the rest of the crew comes in. And I know a lot of them want me to help them with some stuff. So one by one, I'll help them out. I know, hold on, Foots wants me to help him unlock some of the planet nodes to start working towards Steel Path. I'm sure Don is going to want me to help him with however many days we got left to Prime Farm before the Tenocon trader leaves. But I'm sure he wants to grab some more stuff. And I think I want some more hollow keys, because I got the tinted weapon I wanted, and now I want the rest. I want more. So yeah, we're gonna have a little fun-filled run for a little while. I just want to get everything prepped and ready. I want to see if I got any more energy drinks in the fridge, or if not, I'm gonna have to do some iced coffee just to keep myself up, because last couple of days it's been really busy. We had taping yesterday, so that went really well with the taping. I would have got on last night, but after the taping I was just kaput. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna just take the rest of the night to rest and see you guys in the morning, or today. Let's see, put that there. Let's see where this is at. Hold on one second, Moon. Paste. Yeah, this is the link to the behind the scenes version of the taping last night. Once I get some clips of the actual official show tape footage where you can see what it looked like, I'll probably I'll post it. All right. Shooby-doo-wop, doobity-doo-wop. Where was I at? Where did I leave off at? And what are you running today, Moon? I know you're still completing your quest of the universe before we have a whole new universe to explore. But oh, you know what too, Moon? That channel I told you about that does the really good Warframe lore videos, the new one just dropped yesterday, and it has to do with the Tau system. And damn, where is it? I just saw it. Oh my god, I didn't get to watch it yet. I was saving that one because I've watched all of those lore videos from that channel, and they're so good. I think DE is really paying attention to, because I think there's lore that this guy has found that DE probably forgot about. Hold on, let me see if I can find the where was it? I know the thumbnail was it was with the sentient friend from the old piece on the cover, and it said, "You lied to us." Oh man, something told me to save that so I could always come back to it later. Hold on 1 second. There was the Siege. The Siege is one of the channels that does it really, 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 really good, right? And then I think the other one is Pen of Evil. Let me see if I can throw these in here. I have yet to do it. That's the channel for Deceased, Moon. I know you said you wanted those lore videos. I have yet to do it. I think the highest I went was like level 35, 3,000, or level, I think it was like 32 or 3,500. But I do want to do it as well. Let me see if this is it. I'm trying to find something. Is this it? Let me see. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Pen of Evil was the first one to get the new video out. Give me 1 second, let me make sure. Yep. It's a 15-minute video though. But just for you, Moon, because I know you are just like me when it comes to the lore. I know you're a lore head like I am. So this was the new Pen of Evil lore video that dropped yesterday. I have yet to watch it though. But what I think is I'm about to play it while I'm gaming, because I'm curious to see what they think about the Tau lore. I should be working. Everything in my body knows that I should be working, but hey, this is work too. This is my second, my third job, my fourth job. Oh God. Yeah. What I did, Moon, is those last two links that I put in the chat, the one from the Siege and the second one from Pen of Evil, those are the two channels. So I put the links in there so you could use those videos to track to the main channel, and then I guess sub, and especially the Siege, right? The first one, I went through all of the lore videos with the Siege. I watched them in order to piece the lore together, and I've rewatched them tons of times because the Siege has the best lore videos, better, almost damn near as good as the game. I mean, that's why I think DE should pay attention, because the way he pieced the lore together and made it like cinematic, even with like all of these little hidden manuscripts and different papers that we overlook in the game, but you could read, and I think he read and went through all of this shit and pieced it all together. So great job. But I put the links to both of the channels. Pen of Evil is a good channel too, but I would say The Siege is much better. That's why it takes a longer time for the Siege videos to come out with the Warframe lore. But yeah, definitely Moon, if you tap on those last two links I put up, that'll take you to your lore videos, and then tomorrow or tonight you could do like I do. Start with The Siege first, and you can watch all of the lore videos, and then we can have a conversation about lore. All right, hold on 1 second, my good people. I need to all right, I gotta set this up. I don't know why I feel stuffy. It's probably because we're under a damn we're under a emergency advisory, because the air outside right now is so what's the word I'm looking for? You can barely breathe the air outside right now. I mean, literally, the sky is clouded. The streets is smoky, almost like if a fire is outside. It's everywhere. It's covering the whole city, and it's from that the fires in Canada. It reached down here and it's engulfed the whole city. And I mean, really, it looked like something out of a movie. The shit's surreal. But you can smell it. Like, you can smell burn and flame and smoke in the air. And they've already put out all type of health advisories about being careful breathing that stuff in. They really want people to wear masks for the next 2 days, because they're not sure if these contaminants, well, they're sure that none of this shit is healthy to breathe in. Yeah, we're hit. We're getting hit bad. I mean, even when I went out for the first time, because I hadn't been in it, I instantly could smell it and got affected. And all I did was grab everything I need and made it back inside. I don't want to even be out there in that shit. Alright, so let's see what this is. Alright, give me a second. I need to...
The new system and a lot of story revelations.
Yeah. Y'all are, definitely. Y'all are under it too.
Where I think it's going. The demo opens on the Lotus, fighting through Lua, and then teleporting the entire...
Alright, let me go grab something. Be right back.
Tao shows the first location, the new frame, the new system, and a lot of story revelations. Here's everything the demo showed, what it means, and where I think it's going. The demo opens on the Lotus, fighting through Lua, and then teleporting the entire moon into the void. Ballas is in her ear the whole time, calling her insane. Rightfully so, but with power like that, I don't blame her. The Lotus made a deal with the Man in the Wall, or Wally, to get the moon into the void to protect the Tenno. This is the same deal Hun Hao alluded to in Jade Shadow's constellations, trading a piece of oneself for power. The Indifference still holds a fragment of the Lotus, and the Drifter works out how to convince it to return that piece, at least long enough to make the crossing to Tau. The price is that Wally wants something in Tau. The Drifter states directly that what Wally is after is out there, and that the Lotus is the key to reaching it. Wally's target is Albrecht Intrati, specifically the finger which he still has, the finger that was stolen from the Man in the Wall. If Wally is reaching across star systems, it definitely is for the finger he lost all that time ago. As he said himself in 1999, this, of course, is conjecture. I want everyone to understand that some of this does come from me, but I of course will only draw the most intellectually honest conclusions I can. I can only hope that you all trust me to do so. Moving on. The vessels are Albrecht's means to fight Wally, and now they are finally going to be usable in this update. Arturos and Zioa are separate, described as figures who will answer their calling later this year, and now the moment we've been waiting for about a decade since the mention of Tau. The Tau city system is finally...
Did he say a new system? Where could we be going? Should we go?
For generations you've slept, but you awoke with a purpose. We leave behind the origin system and its mysteries. A new system calls to us. Tau. Together, we're finally going. My child. My champion. What has become of Tau?
Sorry about that, y'all.
The frame we play this update is Briscoe, built by Albrecht and Charlie.
Alright.
For us on Fortnite.
I'm still trying to
Briscoe
find
is
out
not a proto frame.
how
He's a
Charlie's both
chimera frame.
1989
Proto frames
and Tau
were
was like
humans
at home.
infested, then reverse
Or did he go to
engineered
Tau
into
immediately
super
after?
warframes with their minds intact.
Hey!
The frame is a hybrid.
Fun!
Briscoe's hybridity.
Fun, no, I made it out this week. I did make it out this week. I was actually waiting for you to jump in when I was on the water. I mean, I didn't catch it, but I was definitely out there. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, you can see it for yourself. You can check the link. I'll put. You can check that link when you get a chance. I was definitely out there. What was that? Tuesday? Yeah, I was out there Tuesday, and I did a pretty decent run. Not short, but a pretty decent run from I think it was until like 5 to 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then at the end of the stream, you'll see me when I'm walking back to my car, and shit turned into disaster and a shit show because I ended up I had all my keys in my fishing bag, right? That you know, my the fanny pack, the little waist thing I wear, right? I had my keys in there. I'm talking to everybody, saying my goodbyes, getting ready to shut it down. I put the reel in the car, put everything in the car. I put the bag in the car, in the trunk, and right when I closed it, that's when it hit me like, oh shit, the keys are in there. And I'm like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And I'm thinking, because the car has sensors where it won't allow you to lock yourself in the car. Like if you try to close the doors with the keys in there, the little alerts will go off and the car will not lock itself. I thought the same thing applied for the trunk. So now I'm hitting the trunk buttons, I'm hitting the door buttons. I'm praying that the sensor would just recognize and unlock the car, but nope, didn't. So yeah, I ended up at the end of the stream locked out of my car and had to wait like another 45 minutes for someone to bring me the spare key. So I could get in the car. And what made it even crazier is that was towards the end of the night. The park was closing, so of course they see me out there and they ride up like, hey, you know, park's closed. And I said, I know, but I'm stuck. They were pretty cool about it. But yeah, after the fishing stream, I definitely ended up locking my keys in the trunk of the car, and it was stuck for almost an hour. But I made it out there. Again, didn't catch shit, but it felt good to be out there on the water. You know, it definitely felt good. I was planning on going today, but unfortunately, thanks to all Canada, we're under this damn air advisory. And when I went out earlier, I'll be honest with you, fun, that air is so, I don't know what it is. It's so thick. It's something in there. You can smell the smoke. You can smell the char burn. It smells like burnt rubber, but you don't just smell it. You can almost taste it. And I was only out for like a half an hour, and the longer I was out, the worse I started feeling. And it just felt like, I don't know, it felt like that shit was getting in my system. Oh, yeah, fun. The link I just posted, I'll post it again. The link I just posted was the link to the live. You can see me out there because I definitely shouted you out. And the funny thing is, he jumped in the stream and he didn't believe it at first. He's like, oh my God, is that you holding a reel on the water? Oh shit. And I told you, I said, listen, I got you, and all I'm waiting for is fun to come through so both y'all can see I made it out here. I kept my word. But yeah, I think most of this is supposed to sounds kind of fishy to me. That's funny. I think most of this smoke is supposed to like blow over tonight into tomorrow. And if that's the case, then oh shit. Yeah, you know YouTube's been acting funny, man, because even the big platforms, all the big platforms have been having these complaints about people being unsubscribed, people's notifications that had notifications on being removed. And so I know if it's happening to the big channels, us little guys, you know, we're I was about to say puppy child, but we're chum for the bait if it's happening to the big channels. So that might be the case why you didn't get the notification, because YouTube, you know, YouTube is YouTubing. They do weird shit. And I was out there for maybe about 2.5, maybe about 3 hours. Yeah, from 5 to like 8:30. But I don't know. I know next week we'll be at the afternoon tide. So next week should be good as far as like catching. I think we're gonna make up for it. We're gonna catch a lot of shit because this week is the evening going into night tide. So even on Tuesday night, for example, the tide wasn't coming in until like 9:30. And then yesterday was 10:30. Today is gonna be 11:30. Tomorrow's gonna be midnight. And then it'll reset, and it'll be 4 in the afternoon, 5 in the afternoon, 6 for the whole week next week. So those evening high tides is going to be really good to fish on, especially if we get this rainstorm Saturday that they're talking about, where it's supposed to be like flooding and drenching and all type of shit. So if that happens, and then right after that we got good weather and high tide, yeah, we should be banging out some fish. I'm trying to do at least 20 or at least 10 a day. Yeah, but definitely fun. Thank you. I appreciate you for coming through as always. Yes, man, they do. But I don't know. Tuesday. I wasn't getting nothing. It wasn't even no action, no bites, no nibbles, nothing. But that tide was so low. You could definitely see the bottom of the seabed, like everything near the shore. You could see the bottom. You could practically walk out on it. It was so low. And you know, with saltwater, you tend to do better when the tide is up and the fish are in. You know, you just tend to do better. So yeah, I think that was the thing. But you know, once it hit 9 o'clock and it was starting to get dark, and then it looked like it was about to thunderstorm, I packed up. You know, maybe I have better luck if I throw some Tide Pods in the water. Maybe that'll help the tide. But you know, it's good you said that, because that's a reminder to me that I might have to mix it up and do some freshwater fishing. Might have to do some freshwater fishing, because like you said, this is much simpler. You know, hit the pond, get some night crawlers or some worms, or even some earthworms that you dig up. I usually have better luck with the homegrown dug up worms, and just head out there and hit it up. You know, it's just the saltwater shit is just a little more convenient, because you could pull the car right up to the, like, you could pull the car literally right up to the water, pop the trunk, and sit down on and cast right from the car. But we shall see, my friend. I plan on, now that I'm back out there, we're going to get some fishing in, because now I'm out there, I got to catch something. I can't just go out there and not catch nothing. So, yeah, I definitely got to get out there and catch something.
I'll take that. Thank you.
Plus, I started emptying out the freezer and frying up the fish, because I wanted to make space for the new fresh fish. So now I have to catch. I gotta catch some fish to replace the fish that I fried up. So yeah, we definitely gotta refill it. We gotta restock the freezer. Cause I'm gonna be mad if this fishing season pass and I don't have a couple of packs of nice fresh fish in the freezer for the winter time.
This is a mobile defense mission.
But definitely fun. Check that your notifications when you get a chance. Cause like I said, YouTube's been doing some funny shit, and they might have turned your damn notifications off. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what? You might be onto something. You might be onto something. That would be pretty cool.
And there ain't none so bold as people
you know,
with nothing to
that would be pretty cool. See, one of my guys, he has the PlayStation Portal. Even though you need Wi-Fi for it, but he has the PlayStation Portal, and he can play his PS5 games anywhere. Oh, you got this one? Oh shit. Well, that's weird. That is so weird. So what about the one last night when I was doing the taping at the podcast studio? Did you see that one? Or that notification didn't come up? Oh, that's not my lich. That's his lich.
Get rid of me that easily. I'll be back, Tenno. Oh, I'll be back.
Oh yeah, that's his lich. Alright, so where's mine? Come on out. Wow, yeah, that's weird. That's really weird. But you didn't get the one. You didn't get the one when I was fishing.
This will take a moment.
Yeah, I know. That was really weird. I don't know. YouTube is always doing weird shit.
You are surrounded by Premier Marines.
You are mine, little mate. No one else's.
Oh shit. Whoa, what's going on here? And whose lich is that? Is that mine?
Death is my lover.
Wait, that is not mine. Where's my lich?
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Alright, fun. Thank you as always for passing through. You know, you're always welcome. Day one, Fishing Mod Squad. You know, I always appreciate you, man. And see you on the water. Tight lines. Tight lines, tight lines. Okay, alright, we having a lich fest right now, y'all. All the liches are popping up at the same time. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, what happened? What happened? Thank you, Fun. Appreciate you. As long as we don't go outside and breathe the air or wear a gas mask when we go outside, I think we'll be good. Because I've never seen nothing like this, man. That air out there it just tastes like poison. And I don't want no parts of it. I can still feel that shit in my chest. Alright, so let me take this back for a second.
Here's everything the demo showed, what it means, and where I think it's going. The demo opens on the Lotus fighting through Lua and then teleporting the entire moon into the void. Alice is in her ear the whole time, calling her insane. Rightfully so, but not like that, I don't blame her. Just made a deal with the men of the world.
Oh god, no man. I'm telling you, I just I don't want to get poisoned while I'm out there.
Shadows, constellations.
And Moon, you know what? I think you're right, because they were so close to the defense target. I think you're right, and that sucks.
The Drifter states directly that what Wally is after is out there,
especially with all of those liches coming out at the same time. That was like 3 out of 4.
Specifically, the finger which he still has, the finger that was stolen from the Man of Woe. If Wally is reaching across star systems, it definitely is for the finger he lost all that time ago, as he said himself in 1999.
Action figures fight just like I imagined as a kid. Now, yours can too. All it takes is one photo and the story you want to tell. And
I bet you none of them come out like that last round.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Target down, re-engaging.
Oh, what? Okay, wait, maybe I was wrong. Okay, get him.
A Grenier assault team is headed your way. Still working on it.
Is that my lich?
Continue to defend.
It is.
I'm just going to come back. There's something
That sucks. That sucks. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. Can't get lucky twice on that. That's what happened last time. I got lucky and hit 2 on the first try.
This, of course, is conjecture. I want everyone to understand that some of this does come from me, but I, of course, will only draw the most intellectually honest conclusions I can. I can only hope that you all trust me to do so. Moving
Terminal
on.
spotted.
Vessels are outlet
Upload
speeds
me
to
and
fight.
prepare
Hold on one
And
second.
now they are finally going to be usable in this
I'm in,
update.
Tenno.
Arturos and
This will
Viola
take a
are
moment.
separate, described as figures who will answer their calling later this year. And now the moment
Okay, so
for about
Pen of Evil thinks that.
mention of Tau. The Tau city system.
Wait a minute.
say a new system? Where could we be going?
He thinks that those vessels are what we're going to use to fight Wally. I disagree.
Should we go?
I think that's what we're going to use to make an attempt to fight Wally. But I don't think it's going to be successful. Or maybe those vessels are what we need to transport and maneuver ourselves through the entity's domain. You know, maybe we need that vessel for that.
Behind the origin system. And a new system calls to us.
That, you know what, Moon? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking the same thing. Like they're like half. And do we really know Wally's true size? You know, maybe we only know the size perceived that he showed us. But who's to say that that's his true size? Maybe one of his arms is the size of our vessel. You know. I mean, Wally's finger is what, the size of our orbiter?
Briscoe is not a proto-frame. He's a
Still
chimera
working
frame.
on it.
Proto-frames were
Continue to
humans
defend.
infested, then reverse-engineered into pseudo-warframes with their minds intact. A chimera frame is a hybrid, and Briscoe's hybridity is sentient. embodies a warframe of sentient design and sentient origin, which is why Albrecht built him in Tau to move through sentient society. You are not to get this confused with warframes like Caliban and Revenant. They may have sentient design, even sentient parts, but they are not sentient in origin. What I believe that to mean is that Albrecht started the process of creating Briscoe with a sentient instead of a human. Briscoe is
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Considering the fragmented can build bodies with their bodies, his minions alone can tower over us if they put themselves together before we can stop them. Yeah.
Matt Mercer voices the monologue
Yeah.
in the demo. The persona is Noir Detective. Rank
And look at in the old war, the vessel that was piloted by I can't think of the name of the friend. Our friend. Look how big that thing was. How it towered over that. I think that's about the size of a vessel, or maybe a little larger.
He's a double agent. The first location in Tau is Fornax, a ringed planet with a lawless sentient ring city. The demo has players sneaking through the slums and docks to reach a casino at the city center. This is the first true city Warframe has built, an actual dense, vertical, neon-lit industrial city. There's a structure called the Ringway that demonstrates the vertical scale. In world-building terms, the only thing that compares to this is the old piece, and Fornax definitely surpasses it. Based on what we've seen, this city must be absolutely massive, similar to the hive cities of Warhammer, vertically built with buildings on top of buildings. In the Origin system, we only ever met the Sentients as an invading military force. Hun Hao, the Fragments, Batalus, and Conculus, Tau shows they're an entire civilization, numbering in the millions, or more likely billions. They're also fully people, dock workers, smugglers, gamblers, drug addicts, parents, and a whole lot of children. A sentient crooner by the name of Larend, forgive my pronunciation, sings a noir track, View from the Top, in the casino. They have the same capacity for understanding, entertainment, and nurturing that humans do. The invaders we fought were an expeditionary force, not the species. The species stayed home and kept living. The sentients who crossed the void to attack the Origin system were sterilized by the journey and can never reproduce. The sentients who stayed in Tau can. The result is a generation of sentient children in the slums of Fornax abandoned and neglected because their parents are addicted to bloom. The species that survived the war is failing its own kids. This is a societal tragedy that they are experiencing.
This is crazy.
All means that sentients are really no better than humans in any capacity, so therefore I now rescind some of my opinions. To elaborate the condition further, everything in Fornax happens under the Black Rain, and it's the existential bad of the whole setting. Old sentient lore held that the rain cleanses worlds.
The vessels are like ground units.
It doesn't clean, it contaminates.
All pieces like aerials so they can use them as arms to get the film.
Nightmares,
or maybe
screaming.
You know what? Or maybe, hold on, let me pause that. Maybe somewhere down the road, with one of our vessels we'll have as a ground unit, and we might find the aerial pieces that that they're wearing in the old piece, and have one as the aerial unit. That's an option.